Hello and welcome back to my channel, Lady T. My name is Nathalie and we are going to continue with Professor Layton and the Curious Village. We have a new journal entry. The murder. Upon our return to Reynold Manor, we were greeted with the awful news of Simon's murder. Ramon was also subsequently nowhere to be found. Seeing Lady Dahlia's distress, I've agreed to search the village for her missing servant. The inspector investigating the murder seems to think I had something to do with it. Surprise, surprise. Let's not... There we go. Pardon me, but what happened upon an adorable picture of you and your daughter Flora a moment ago? I beg your pardon? The picture of you holding a baby, the one in the next room. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've never had any children. It's literally there, lady. Huh? My apologies, madam. I must have been mistaken. At any rate, time is of the essence here. Go and find Ramon and bring him back, would you? If that's not Lady Dahlia in the photograph, then who on earth could it be? I think we do well to ask the butler a few questions. Perhaps he can clear this up for us. Interesting. By the way, Mr. Layton, I hear you're something of a puzzle connoisseur. This puzzle was popular in London when I left. I wonder if you have what it takes to solve it. Testing us. 5 suspects are called into police headquarters for questioning. They give the following statements. 1 of the 5 of us is lying. 2 of the 5 of us are lying. I know these guys, and 3 of the 5 of us are lying. Don't listen to a word they say. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. All 5 of us are dirty, rotten liars. The police only want to release the suspects who are telling the truth. How many people should they let go? I have no idea. I never understand these puzzles. But let's start at the beginning. E can't be right. Because if E is telling the truth, then she can't. Because if she's telling the truth, then she's lying. Because then that would make her a liar, so she can't tell the truth. Fair enough. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. That's still good. That can still happen. Because E is 1 and the other 3 are... And now we look to the other side, perhaps. 1 of the 5 of us is lying. Which can't be the case, because if it was, then one of the other people should be saying the same, but they are not. Then the other ones. 2 of the 5 of us are lying. But then you can cross the others off too. But if everyone is lying, then it's only one person that's telling the truth, so it should be D, right?
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
That's right, every suspect accused a different number of people. If anyone was telling the truth, it had to be one suspect, no more or less. The only suspect whose statement fits the condition is D. It looks like he's a free man now. I suppose he should have given you a tougher puzzle to solve. No, it's fine actually. You do best to use that brain of yours to find that golden apple everyone is buzz about. Okay. If you want me on that, that's fine with me. Matthew. Matthew, do you have a moment? Even if you don't have one. Certainly, sir. How can I help you? It's about the picture of Lady Dahlia upstairs, the one of her holding a small child. Ah, yes, about that old picture. That's not Lady Dahlia, I'm afraid. It's a picture of Baron Reinald's former wife, Lady Viola. Oh my, he really has a type. But I certainly understand why you would mistake one for the other. They were virtually identical in their appearance, their gestures, and even in the way they moved. So that photo isn't of Lady Dahlia, but of an earlier wife of the Baron. Whoa, imagine finding someone who looks that much like you. What are the odds? Is there a chance the two are relatives of one another? I've never heard anything to suggest as much, sir. It just happened one day. The Baron arrived home and at his side was Lady Dahlia. I'm sorry to say that's all I really know about the matter. Not at all, you've been most helpful. Thank you, Matthew. How odd. The more I hear, the stranger the whole affair starts to sound. Mystery upon mystery. Baron Reinald's late wife Viola is pictured cradling a baby in a photograph on Lady Dahlia's desk. While the two women seem to be complete strangers to each other, their resemblance to each other is too uncanny to be a coincidence. What's really going on here? That's a good question. Oh, hey, Cat. Oh, you have the glasses. Her. These are Simon's glasses. But how on earth did they end up here? This could be a crucial clue in the investigation. I think it best if he took these to Inspector Chelmy. Or leave them laying there. What's the matter, Mr. Layton? Inspector, take a look at these. These glasses belong to Simon. We found them out in the garden. What the? I imagine they simply fell off the body when it was being carried out of the village. Besides, if you have enough time to manage the village lost and found, shouldn't you be searching for the Reinald inheritance or whatever it is you're supposed to be doing? Of course, if you continue to interrupt my investigation, I have some ideas about what you can do. Are you saying that your men are sloppy? My sincerest apologies, Inspector. I don't like that Chelmy one bit. He reeks of smoke and he's so full of himself. And the way he treats you, Professor, it's just too much. Look, my boy, pay it no heed. Right now we have other priorities. Let's go ask around and find Ramon. Yeah, fine with me. Oh, hi. Look at you fretting away there. Whatever's the matter? Sorry to trouble you, but have you seen Ramon around here today? He was here until just a while ago. No, I can't say I've seen him today, which is strange considering how often he sneaks off the job. But enough of that. I hear you're quite an ace with puzzles. Would you mind helping me out with a puzzle I've been mulling over? Oh, right now, we're sort of in the middle of something, but if you insist. He just can't help himself. Have you heard of one-line puzzles? The idea is to place your pen to paper and draw a shape without lifting your pen from the paper or retracing any part of the line. You can however cross lines. Now that you're familiar with the concept, look at the 4 pictures below. Now, which one of them cannot be drawn with one line? Okay, this one definitely can, that one definitely can. I feel like if you can cross them, that you're supposed to be able to do all of them, right? You can however cross lines, so that is not a problem. And this one you can just choo 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 and then go choo 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 choo. No, you can't.
Look, here's my answer.
Oh, well, I could do it.
Embarrassing.
Oh, wait. I don't think you can do that one.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
We're not going for a perfect run. Very nice. There's actually a very easy way to tell whether or not a given picture has been drawn in one stroke. This method will be revealed to you after you solve one more of these riddles. That's some fine work there. I was stuck on this puzzle for I don't know how long. You there, boy. I just had a terrible vision of you running into trouble tonight. So be careful out there, alright? Well, that was a welcome piece of news. But don't worry about me, because I don't get scared easily. Maybe you should. Hey, you two. What you up to? Let me in on the secret. I got it. Don't tell me. I told you I got it. Out searching for somebody, eh? Looking for info, yeah? But sorry, I haven't seen your man. Are you sure you didn't see or hear anything that might help us? No, I've got nothing for you. Stop asking me about it. I see. Well, in any case, thank you for your time. Oh yeah, and good luck with your silly search. 2 silly men on a silly search, right? Right. But definitely do not go poking around the tower on the north side of the village, understand? The tower on the north side of the village? How do you even get to that part of the village? Do you remember that clock tower in the square? I believe we must pass through it to get to the north side of the village. Let's go and check it out. That's the clock tower you were talking about, right, Professor? Yes, quite right. Someone's standing in front of the entrance. Yeah, I first want to do something else. What the heck was that sound? Oh, I have just had it! Would someone please stop that awful racket? What's the matter, sir? Who are you calling sir? I'm a young man. But never mind that, I'm furious. That sound, that horrible noise. I can't get a wink of sleep at night. Used to be the tower only made a noise every once in a while, but now it's been roaring non-stop. How am I supposed to sleep? You hear me, tower? How am I supposed to sleep? Please calm yourself, sir. Do you have any idea what the source of that deafening din is? You know, now that you mention it, I don't have the slightest clue about that. I've heard it's the roar of a huge monster that lives up in the tower, but who knows? So the noise is coming from the tower, is it? That filthy jar reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. Of course you did, you always hear puzzles. I think it's a bit strange, my dude. A glass jar holds a single germ. After 1 minute, the germ splits into 2 germs. 1 minute after that, the 2 germs each split again, forming a total of 4 germs. Continuing at this rate, a single germ can multiply to fill the whole jar in exactly 1 hour. Knowing this, how long in minutes would it take to fill the jar if you had started with 2 germs? That depends on when it's filled, right? Starting with 2. Well, then we've already passed 1 minute.
Well, here's my guess. I did it!
The answer is 59. It takes 1 minute for a single germ to split into 2. Therefore, starting with 2 germs instead of 1 only saves you 1 minute. You're spot on. Excellent job. This jar's quite nice, actually. Why don't we take it with us? But my boy, it's covered in grime. What's this? Something's hidden inside the jar. I think you're right. Look, reach your hand in and see what's... It has grime on it, but you'll be fine. You're a child. Oh, another piece of the puzzle. Okay, we are definitely working on a window. A large gate bars the way through the base of the clock tower. In order to investigate the north side of the village, it is imperative that we make our way through that gate. But how do we get through? First we have another puzzle. Hey, yeah, I see you're busy investigating as always, yeah? Yeah, cause you are. Thing is, I've got a hot puzzle here, and there's no way I'm waiting until later to show you. So hold that investigation, Prof. You've got a puzzle to solve. A racetrack riddle. The distance 3 racehorses can run around a racetrack in 1 minute is listed below. Yeah, the horses line up at the starting line and start running in the same direction. How many minutes will pass before all 3 horses line up at the starting line again? Before they line up. Oh, holy crisis. Okay, so we are going to do this, I guess. 10 and 12. Then we have 3, 6, 9, and 12. That's the times when it crosses. So I think it's going to be 12 minutes in. Oh wait, I'm not reading it correctly. How many laps they do within a minute? So it takes him 30 seconds. Then 3 laps would mean 20 for each. And with you it would take you 15. So I think it's after 1 minute.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Yes. Okay. Hey, nice one. You're pretty nifty with puzzles. I guess that's why you got the top edda. Thought so. Alright then, Prof. Since you did such a good job, I suppose I'll let you continue your investigation. Thank you for that. I feel like it's almost built, but maybe I'm being a bit too positive. Those sweets look absolutely scrumptious, don't they? Look, those sweets just gave me a splendid idea for a puzzle. Ever listen to this? You have 10 jars filled with 50 sweets each. You then pour the sweets into small bags and attempt to get half a jar in each bag. What is the percentage likelihood that there are an average of 25 sweets in each bag? I have no idea. Just for fun. I mean, she can count, right?
How does this sound?
I don't know why it's correct, but it's
I've
correct.
solved it.
You had 50 sweets in 10 jars, giving you a total of 500 sweets. You divided 500 sweets into 20 bags. Yeah, okay. There we are. Once you discern what the question is saying, the problem is a rather simple one, isn't it? It was not as simple as you make it out to be, my darling. Oh, we're going to have all those little pieces. Okay. Oh, look, a candle look. That reminds me, have you heard this one before? Another one. Light which one? You have only 1 match left. You want to light a room with an oil lamp, start a fire to warm the room and heat your bath water. In order to complete all of the above actions, what should you light first? I don't think it's going to be the bath. I would say the... Like, oil keeps burning, right? For a long while, so even if you can't get the logs on. Because that's the tricky part. But it's a simple, it's only 20 picarets, so it's going to be a very easy, stupid solution. wait. Of course we can select that
How
too.
does this sound? Professor! I've
Told
solved
you.
it!
The first thing you need to light is the match itself. Without a fire source, how could you possibly start to take care of the lamp, bathwater or fireplace? Wonderful work, Luke. That is indeed the answer. I don't see anyone minding the shop at the moment. Perhaps we should leave for now. A pine bed. Where are we going to send? To Layton? Doesn't really matter, we can always change it up. Is it true what they're saying about a murder at Reynold Manor? A murder in a little village. The very thought gives me the shivers. And a great idea for a novel. Oh, excuse my sensitivity. I'm just always on the lookout for new ideas. How can I help you? We're looking for Ramon. Have you seen him around? No, I can't say that I've seen him today. But if your search has turned up nothing, he's probably at the park or in the tower. You know, somewhere the villagers don't normally go. The tower, huh? Oh, you should stay as far from that tower as possible. There are all sorts of bad rumors about it. Makes me want to go. It does seem that way. We keep running into people who say that. Just what are the rumors? Just, you know, bad stuff. There's something really scary about that tower. Or they want you to believe that. For dramatic effect. That wasn't even the top of it. Still no luck finding the villain? What an odd world we live in. Well, you know what they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Speaking of fiction, I just thought of this little gem. Please give me your honest feedback on it. How many do you see? How many sheets are overlapping? Oh. A bunch. Depends on what you think there are sheets, right?
That should do it.
Apparently it does.
Another puzzle solved.
Oh, okay. I want to read that, but beautiful work. But I think the puzzles I write into my next novel will be even harder than that one. If you have time, stop by later. I'm sure to have an utterly fascinating puzzle prepared for you by then. Yeah, it's empty, but you have more than Luke has, so don't complain. There seems to be a puzzle embedded in this door. I could have sworn there was nothing there a minute ago. Fascinating. This puzzle appears to be acting as some sort of lock for this door. How delightful. Luke, my boy, why don't you give this puzzle a try? I'm almost certain the door will open if you solve it. Can you get the red ball out of the Oh, fuck. Well, surely in some way I can do it, yes. That was move 1. I don't think I got it, we did get it.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Well done, with all those blocks in the way, getting with your ball to the goal was harder than you expected, wasn't it? Didn't go too terribly bad. Very nice. The door should open right up now. Let's take a looky then. Mrs. Riddleton. Right? That was her name, I think. Granny R. Why, hello there. Do you often find yourself hopelessly, achingly, painfully stuck on puzzles? Well then, Sonny, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Granny Riddleton's puzzle shack. Granny Riddleton? Where can we find this lady? Well, isn't it obvious? She's right in front of you, boy. No wonder you have trouble solving puzzles. It's going well so far. Yes, you are gazing at the beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton, guide to the puzzled puzzlers. Beautiful and clairvoyant? Luke, remember your training. Professor, do you know what she's going on about? Fret not, Luke. Why don't you let me do the talking here? Sorry to disturb you, Miss Riddleton, but by clairvoyant, do you mean to say that you have psychic powers? Can you do things like, say, pick a criminal out of a crowd or visualize the location of lost objects? Ha, any fortune teller can do that. So what if you can see a few days into the future? Big whoop. My specialty, you see, is puzzles. Puzzles people forget about. Puzzles people miss. Surely you boys had a few of those, eh? No need to turn red, it happens to the best of puzzlers. What I do, you see, is I take those poor lost little puzzles and invite them to come stay with me. Whoa, so the puzzles that we have forgotten about, those puzzles are here now? Not quite, boy. I'm here to welcome puzzles that have no other place to stay in this village. Hee, it looks like you finally worked out what makes me so amazing, boy. Now go ahead and give a knock on the door of that little shack behind me. Inside you'll find rows of cute little jars, each one of them with a forgotten puzzle stuffed inside. I bet you can find those forgotten puzzles of yours somewhere in the midst of all my little pretties. It's empty, but thank you. Okay, so we're going to take a little looky around here. Hey there, gents. Looking for something, are you? We were called as in Mystere to locate the golden apple. We came all the way from London. But we keep getting sidetracked by unrelated matters. We haven't made any progress in our investigation. Look, someone died. Sorry to hear things aren't going smoothly. Well, you like puzzles, don't you? You fit right in here. I'm breaking a sweat here trying to keep things together. Would you mind helping me out with a problem? I have some milk I need to divvy up, but my measuring cup seems to have grown legs and walked away. Do you have any ideas how I might get myself out of this little pickle? Well, we're getting sidetracked again. Here we have a 10-liter pitcher full of milk, an empty 7-liter pitcher and an empty 3-liter pitcher. The pitchers are unmarked and your task is to divide the 10 liters of milk so that both the 10-liter pitcher and the 7-liter pitcher are each holding exactly 5 liters. Okay. Just going to be playing around for a little bit. I don't think this is going to do much. Okay, we were here before. Look, messing around actually works.
Here's my guess. I did it!
Very good, very nice. Well done. If you keep at it long enough, you'll eventually come across the solution. The shortest possible solution requires 9 moves. Thanks, now I can finally start on those scones. There must be some way I can return the favor. Well, this being a restaurant and all, come by and eat whenever you like. It's on the house. Thank you. Are you looking for Franco's bridge crank? I heard it went missing. He's been sulking quite a bit. Franco is a thick-skinned guy, but that bridge is his life. I've never seen him so down in the dumps. Thank you for that. It's almost like a walking toaster. A puzzle. Hey there, you've been pretty busy solving puzzles, yeah? If you want to pass through here, you need to have solved at least 12 puzzles first. But it looks like you've already done that. Well, I guess I just lied to you then. If you really want to pass through here, you're also going to have to solve one more puzzle. I think you're lying again. The dice below look normal enough, but if you look carefully, there's a pattern. You know the following. A is 0, B is 9, and C is 6. So what does D respond to? How the bloody hell am I supposed to know? I know that it's not the first thing I've said. Okay, first we need to figure out why it's a 9. Why it's a 6 and why is it a 0? Wait. Wait. I think I know. Yeah, then this is 3. Because it's like a clock, right? Like a digital clock. Like when it's early in the morning, they both face up. When it's 9, it faces like this. And when it's 6, it faces like this. So with 3 o'clock, it shows that.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right, the dots on each die represent the hands on an analog clock. Yes, look at me being smart. Way to go. You've earned it, sir, so come on through. Are you still after that scary cat? We are looking for one of the Reynolds employees now. He's a man by the name of Ramon, and might actually be scarier because he might be a murderer. You haven't seen him about, have you? Ramon, huh? Yeah, I think I might have. Oh gosh, where did I see him? Maybe you'd be better off asking someone else. Ask Lucy. She's standing under the clock tower. Oh, you got a pair of eyes, it looks like. Oh. We can finally pass through the clock tower to the north side of the village. How exciting! I can't wait to see what's in store for us there. Oh, hello. A positively gargantuan gentleman named Deke stands in front of the clock tower gate and refuses to let anyone through who hasn't solved 12 puzzles. It's easy enough, but it is a bit odd. Everyone in this village seems to have a curiously strong affinity for puzzles. We have finally succeeded in passing through the gate and have made our way to the north of the village. The roads here are winding and narrow. Surely one of these people knows something of Ramon's whereabouts. I'll be sure to ask around. I've also changed some settings so that the voices are going to be a bit louder in cutscenes. Look at that, Professor. It's not Claudia, is it? No, of course not. It's a different cat. Yes, it's an alley cat, and judging by the way he's bullying the poor mouse, a rather mean one at that. Yes. Look, speaking of mice, have you heard this one? Yeah, let's not save the mouse, let's focus on a puzzle instead. Mice are famous for their ability to multiply at breakneck speeds. The type of mouse we have here gives birth once a month, birthing 12 babies each time. Baby mice mature and can give birth 2 months after they are born. You picked up one of these darling baby mice at the pet shop and brought it home the day after it was born. In 10 months from now, how many mice will you have? Okay, so we're going to start at month 1, but she is just born after it was born. Okay. Baby mice mature can give birth 2 months after they are born. So not in that month. It can start in the 3rd month. Birthing 12 babies each time. So there are 12 babies now. Or 13 in total because we have the mom. Plus 1. Okay. And then Mama Mouse will continue to have 12. And 12 here. Oh wait. You pick up 1 baby. So you're going to have one mouse, right? Because you're not going to have babies. Look at me doing the math, it's absolutely not necessary.
Well, here's my guess. Professor, I've solved it.
That's right, your mouse can't birth any babies by itself. Look at it go. Correct, excellent work, Luke. And another painting scrap. The mouse is gone. That fits. You're... What you doing? I can tell you want to ask me something, but would you mind solving my puzzle first? My little brother and I came up with this one together. Everyone's so obsessed with puzzles. A boy and his sister are sitting around the kitchen table chatting. You know, sis, if I took away 2 years from my age and gave them to you, you'd be twice my age, huh? Well, why don't you just give me one more on top of that? Then I'll be 3 times your age. So, how old is each sibling? So I don't think they're going to be that old to begin with. Let's start with 5 and 3 and let's see how far we get. Okay, that's already not working. What if you are 4 and 2? So if you give 2 years to you, then you'll be 4 and you'll be 2. Is he talking twice my age, like the age he is now? Or the age he is going to be if he gave 2 years? Well, why don't you just give me one more on top of that, then I'll be 3 times your age. And if you give it away, then she will be 8 and he will be 2. Well, why don't you just give me one more on top of that and then... Aha. You are 6. But you are 6 too.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
The conditions in the puzzle only work out if both the brother and sister are currently 6 years old. The 2 siblings are actually twins. Was that too easy for you? Oh well. Hey, you know the guy from the mansion, Ramon? He may look sedate, but my does he like the nightlife. He's friends with the party animal Jarvis. How old are you, Lucy? Jarvis? I don't believe I know the man. Where might we find him? Well, you see, Jarvis isn't the type to place much value in being gainfully employed. At this time of day, he's probably lazing about around those steps to the north. Just head up north until you hit a fork in the road, then take the path to the right. Okay, I have to go now. Let's play again later. You are talking like a grown-up little girl. Only a few pieces left, it seems. Oh, that works. Look, Professor, there's a puzzle hidden here. How dare it? A worm's life dream is to make it to the middle of this apple. Complete this slide puzzle and make this dream come true. With only 8 tiles, this task might look easy, but it's probably harder than you think. Oh, I can tell you it's harder than I think it is. I hate these type of puzzles. I've never really gotten the hang of them. Oh, hi. So... I have a stupid idea, but I don't think that's going to work.
I think I've got it. tortoise saves the day.
Good job, you've made us little one very happy. For a mere slide puzzle, it was pretty difficult, wasn't it? As you were moving tiles around, did you notice that some almost identical looking tiles had their position switched? A little bit. I could do this one in my sleep. I wouldn't be that confident, but... It looks like quite a few people live here. Is it you? What's this? Yes, it's just as I suspected. I can tell from here, sir. You have something you want to ask me, no? I thought that the mustache was his mouth. Don't even try to hide it, sir. It's in your eyes. And ask you may after you solve this puzzle for me. Island hopping. Here's an overhead view of a cluster of tropical islands. As you travel from A to B, your objective is to visit every island exactly once. The island folks say this can be accomplished with the addition of a single straight bridge. The only other rule is that your bridge can't cross over any pre-existing bridge. So where should your bridge go? I would say place it here. Right?
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right, now get out there and enjoy that island paradise. I've already done that in Animal Crossing. Just as I suspected, a fellow detective. Your skills at puzzle solving are formidable, sir. Dare I say they approach my own? It's the eyes that say, they never lie, and when they do, I know. Another strange gizmo part. There you are again. Oh dear, your fortune for this month looks abysmal. I recommend solving my puzzle if you want to avoid this terrible, potentially gory fate. Well, better make it quick then. Oh no, not again. The idea of online puzzles, which one is it? I think it's once again going to be this fun then. You?
Well,
Because you have to go
here's my
over again.
guess. Professor, I've solved it.
When examining a picture like this, the key to spotting a fake is looking at the areas where multiple lines intersect. Well, we did it. Why, that was quick. Were you that scared of a month's worth of bad luck? Well, I'm sorry to say that there's nothing you can do to change fate. You have to just grin and bear it. You just told me that the puzzle solving would help. Woman? Just going to steal some stuff from here. And another puzzle charm. And I think... yes. Lend me an ear, would you? I'd like your expert opinion on this puzzle. It won't take but a minute. I'm going to hold you to that, sir. Oh no. A father and son are chatting when the son poses this question. Dad, I'm 22 now. But just how old are you? He just forgot his birthday, that's probably the problem. The father replies, you want to know how old I am, eh? Well, I tell you what. I'm as old as your age, plus half of my age. Excuse me? I'm as old as your age, plus half of my age. How old is the father? How the bloody hell am I supposed to know? I'm as old as your age plus half of my age. Just going to take a guess here.
That should do it.
Do challenged me to explain it because I don't know how I got to it. That's right, half of the father's age plus the son's age should give you the answer, which means that half the father's age must be equal to the son's... Doesn't make sense to me, but fair. I guess I was on the right track all along. Thanks for your help, boys. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. I'll let you get back to what you were doing. Good day. Well, thank you for the strange gizmo part. And only the nose, and then we're done. I don't remember what I was going to do. Do we have anything else that we... Okay. You seem to have stumbled on a hidden puzzle here, Professor. You have a big wooden cube that's painted red on all 6 sides. After splitting the cube along the white lines shown in the picture, you are left with 27 small cubes, identical in size but varying in the number of red sides per cube. How many of these have just one of the 6? I'm not made for this.
Well, here's my guess. Layton's apprentice saves the
Okay. I just guessed it because her cube has 6 sides. That was my logic behind it. Piece of cake, now let's go find more puzzles. Puzzles that I can actually do would be nice. Oh, hello, my dude. I'm first going to... Well, the soul seems to live here. Climbing up there seems dangerous. It sounds perfect, and... I think people live here. Maybe squatters or something. And a puzzle solving charm. We are going to take that away too. The puzzle solving charm. Where are you? Hello. Let me tell you, lately Mystere has become a dangerous place. Case in point, I haven't seen Ramon since yesterday. Is that rascal missing or something? I don't know why people are disappearing, but recently they just vanish. You can't walk the street. Oh, more people are vanishing. Really? Could you please elaborate a bit on what you know of these mysterious disappearances? Nope, can't say I know the particulars of the subject. Seems to me that the only folks vanishing were the ones complaining of feeling sick or tired. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't really remember much about it. You'd probably have better luck talking with Sapone about stuff like this. I hear he's in the know about pretty much everything. Sapone, you say? Where might we find this person? What? You mean you didn't bump into him on the way here? He's the slouchy man with the fancy little mustache. You'll know him when you see him. Whoa, it really is hard to get a lead on this case. The day is far from overlook. Let's see what else we can find out by asking around. Village disappearances was added to your list of mysteries. Rumor has it that a number of villages have disappeared recently. Oddly enough, those who disappear or are abducted, as some suggest, often do so after complaining of general fatigue or other minor health issues. So are they being kept safe or are they taken? After talking with the boisterous fellow Yavis, we learned that a man by the name of Sapone may have some information for us. He's apparently hanging about the area past the gate, where the road forks. Yeah, because we've already talked to him, Layton. And another little fella. We found another charm. Quickly jot that one down. Good. Oh, hello there. Say, laddie, you haven't seen a big coin around here, have you? I could have sworn that I dropped a lovely one somewhere nearby. See, I always seem to be losing things nowadays, and replacing them gets mighty expensive. I've become quite a penny pincher. Don't suppose you'd mind advising me on a tiny money matter, would you? Well, I'm not the best myself. Oh god. A rope and coins are arranged as shown below. As you pull the ends of the rope out to the left and right, the rope will draw taut and push the coins to either side. Assuming you only get to keep the coins that end up on the top half of the rope, how many coins will you have? Let me do a quick scan. Okay, after careful calculation.
Luke, here's my answer.
Woohoo!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right, you'll gather up 9 coins when the rope is pulled out. It's really quite a simple puzzle, but following every coin's path does take quite a bit of time. It does. My, what a sharp fellow you are. Now do an old man a favor and help me search for that coin, eh? I think that's the last piece we need for our little gizmo. Oh, it works! There we are, the little robot dog is finally assembled. Now we just have to name the rascal. I have a feeling he'll come in quite handy. By the way, Luke, I have a present for you to mark this occasion. Return to the title screen, select bonuses, and you should have a new challenge for me. Now I know you're excited, but be sure to save before returning to the title screen. Latest challenges, the inventor's house has been added to your map. We're going to name him after my dog. We'll call him Junior. Go there, Junior. Oh, he's actually going to do stuff. Maybe. Ooh, let me have a word with you for a minute there, laddie. I'm all turned around on this one issue and I need someone with a level head to help me out. See, it all started a while back when I was on holiday and bought this camera case. I think that sneaky merchant swindled me out of a few pounds. Money issues. The camera and case. While walking through a market on holiday, you notice a small stand selling cameras. A camera and case set is selling for 310. The merchant tells you that the camera costs 300 more than the case itself, and that the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. You decide to just buy the case without the camera. You hand the merchant 100. How much change should you get back? Well, I would say 90. Oh, I meant to type 0. Oh.
Another puzzle solved.
Okay. Good thinking. That merchant had an awfully misleading way of explaining things, didn't he? Make sure you don't get tricked by some swindler next time you go shopping. The nerve of that crook. And I thought I was getting the deal of the century. It really saddens a man to think that people can be so dishonest. Well, I helped you. Looking into the mysterious disappearances around the village, are you? Well, let me give you my take on the situation. Well, is something the matter? Ah, yes, now I remember. If it's rumors you're after, take a tip from a fellow detective and go ask Crouton. He owns the village restaurant. We've already been there so often. But I'll talk to him. After talking to Sapone, one thing is certain. The man certainly has a talent for sounding like he has valuable information, which is to say, he didn't know much of anything. Oh well, at least he let us know we should seek out Crouton, the owner of the restaurant out by the park, for more information. I'll do that. You're looking for the restaurant now? It's not far, just head a little to the west of there. But before you run off again, I've got a tip for you. If you want to experience all that Mystere has to offer, you can't just run from point A to point B. Take some time and explore the village from top to bottom. You'll be glad you did. Much appreciated, we'll be sure to give that a try. Come look, we have work to do. Meaning you want me to go back to... Hey Lucy! Hey mister! I've got a great puzzle for you. If you solve it, I'll tell you a really big secret. Which cookie is your favorite? 3 identical looking umbrellas are sitting upright in a stand. Assuming the owners don't check their umbrellas' labels, what percentage chance is that dare that only 2 people will walk off with their own umbrella. Well, it's going to be very low, right? Actually 0. Because if 2 people are correct, then the third one will be correct too.
Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right, if 2... yeah. Great. Oh, that was fast. Okie dokie, ready to hear my secret? You know Lady Dahlia, right? Well, turns out she's not as mean as people make her out to be. In fact, I bet she's really a nice lady. I bet you 1,000,000 picarets. To look. At least the boy has a bed now. I hear you've been investigating some Mystere. Feel free to continue, but stay away from the tower. That place brings misfortune upon the village, and I strongly advise you to keep your distance. I am a man who likes his templates and forms, and you are a man who likes stamps, yes? I thought so. I have just a puzzle for a man like yourself then. I strongly advise you make yourself useful and solve this puzzle without bothering me about it. You just got back from the post office, where you bought a sheet of stamps with values ranging from 10p to 1. First you detach the 1 stamp and set it aside. Now can you divide the remaining stamps up so that you make 7 differently shaped groups of stamps, each with a total value of 1. Probably. Maybe do you like that? Do you like that? You like that? And then do you make... You actually do. There you go. We're supposed to be like that. Yeah. I think I have all the lines now, right? I think I do.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
Well done. There are several ways to divide all the stamps into one, but this is the only way where the groups all form different shapes. I knew a stamp aficionado like you could handle this. Now I can finally post those documents. I strongly advise that you vacate the office and let me return to my business. Rude, but okay. Let's go talk to our guy. Ramon? He hasn't been around today. It looks like we've hit another dead end. Too bad you couldn't find him. He usually sneaks out of work to come here to gossip and drink coffee. And you know, speaking of gossip, I've heard some weird rumors from my customers lately. Recently there's been talk of some strange old man running around St. Mystere kidnapping people. A kidnapper? Who's this old man? I heard all this secondhand, so you got me there. You need to find a better source for village gossip. You might want to try the cafe. Usually you'll hear rumors straight from the source there. It's almost sunset now, so the cafe should be open for dinner. A mysterious old man kidnapping village folk. Now that's a rumor. One that we're going to look further into in the next episode. Professor, it's getting dark outside. I'm afraid it's my cue to start closing up shop. Come by tomorrow if you get hungry. Ooh, the village vibe is going to change. And it's looming over the entire village. Look, let's take a moment to sum up our findings. We have a strange roaring tower, disappearing villages, and an old elderly kidnapper. It's all so bizarre. I can't make any sense of it at all, Professor. I think we finally got some clues on our hands, my boy. Observing the nightlife in this village might tell us more of what we need to know. Great idea, Professor. Night falls, it's turned dark and Ramon still hasn't returned. Continue the investigation to find clues. Yes, we are going to save. And we are going to continue in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you then. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.